Hi, I'm Tomi Lahren, and I have a thought. So by now we're used to so-called activists disrupting events, from Black Lives Matter more loudmouths to illegal immigrant cheering squads. It's happened to everyone from Marco Rubio to even Bernie Sanders. What we don't expect is for journalists to force confrontations. Well, that is exactly what Univision's Pride and Joy, Jorge Ramos, did at a Trump event in Iowa. He broke in without being called on, kept shouting, wouldn't shut up, and wasn't even asking a question in the first place. He was making statements, stupid ones, like you can't deport 11 million people or you can't build a 1,900-mile wall. This wasn't a legit reporter trying to ask a question. That was a manufactured stunt to get attention. Let's call it what it is. No one cared about him before yesterday. He was irrelevant. Now, because of his little crusade against Trump, we are talking about him. So good for you, Ramos. You became relevant again for the first time in 5 years. But here's what really gets me. In a Time article, so-called journalist Jorge Ramos declared that Trump hasn't been challenged enough and that he needs more tough questions. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait a minute here. The hypocrisy meter is off the charts right now. Be tougher on Trump? Really? What about Queen Hillary? What happened when Fox News' Ed Henry questioned Her Majesty about her little private server email wipe? Excuse me, does anyone question the Democrats? Anyone in the mainstream media? No, they bubble wrap them, even when they are clearly liars and sketchy as heck. Yes, I am talking about you, Hillary. But what difference does it make, right? Wrong. This liberal love fest that is the mainstream media is nothing new. Geez, when President Obama is in a room, it's like Disneyland. They melt. How does Hillary handle the press? She doesn't. She uses her white robe corral to keep herself away from tough questions. She's about as everyday American as the Queen of England. But it's not just Miss Clinton, it's all of them. Let's look at the Democrats, shall we? We have a self-proclaimed socialist, a washed-up vice president, and a grab bag of hardly recognizable names, and of course, the Queen liar. Whether it be Trump, Rubio, Walker, or even Bush, I like my options. In fact, the anyone but Hillary option is looking better and better every time she deletes an email, passes the blame, or opens her mouth. Yeah, it's a good time to be a Republican. Thanks, Jorge, though, and Team Univision for reminding us what tough journalism looks like. But those are just my final thoughts. Feel free to disagree. Let's start the conversation. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Tomi Lahren. God bless you, God bless America, and take care.